A friend of yours will look to recapture his title. Alex, how nervous are you for your friend and teammate?
Yeah, man, obviously you're always going to know this is a big deal and know this is a tough fight. Obviously, they fought each other 3 times and it hasn't gone his way. So obviously it's going to be keeping us all on our toes. And yeah, I'm sure the nerves will be going. But I do feel something different this time. And I don't know exactly what it is, whether it's a seriousness of him understanding what needs to happen this weekend for his legacy and things like that. It just seems like the whole, he's always been entertainer. He's always, it was bigger than just the fight. This time it feels like it's just about the fight and that's it. That's all he cares about. He's got a purpose and that's to go out there and take Pereira out because he knows he needs to. And I think he's going to get it done and I can't wait to just see it all unfold.
Rob, Israel's lost to this man 3 times now in professional combat sports. How would that affect Israel's psyche heading into this weekend?
I guess it could go 2 ways, really. The first way is that he understands that he could lose in 1 shot. He's like 1 shot away from losing, and that Pereira has his number. How can he surmount this hill, this mountain, this obstacle? Or the story's already been played out. The worst has happened. He got stopped. He's lost to him 3 times and he has nothing to lose. And we see a very unrestricted, free, creative, unorthodox Adesanya, which I think is what we need to see him defeat and beat Pereira.
Rob, you've said on this show before that you perform well against most middleweights unless they're 6'4" and named Israel Adesanya, but you've also said that you feel like you match up stylistically a bit better with Alex Pereira with the way that he pushes forward, the way that he applies pressure. With that said, in your quest to reclaim the belt, does that mean that this weekend you'll be sitting on your couch hoping that Alex beats Izzy?
Certainly. I have a very big invested interest in this fight, obviously. I'm going to be watching both fighters very closely, looking for holes and positions I can exploit. Whether Pereira wins or Adesanya wins, I want to fight Adesanya because I believe that is a challenge that I'm looking forward to. It is a puzzle that I want to work out. I feel like I almost got there the 2nd fight, and I feel like I can get there the 3rd fight for sure. But the new face of Pereira fighting him, stylistically just as good as Adesanya, one of the best strikers in the world, but very stylistically different. He doesn't lean away as much as Adesanya does. He doesn't fight as elusively. He's more aggressive in your face with his striking, which I think I can take advantage of a little more than Adesanya. So, again, I'm very interested. This is a defining moment because I think this fight also dictates where my next fight takes place. So I'm very interested in this weekend.
And he brings up a great point in talking about Pereira, how his style is, which is why I feel like this is going to make this one a fun fight. I feel like, and you touched on saying like the freedom. Is he going to be more free and there, not be so restricted and stuff like that? I feel like that might be the case. I feel like he goes out there and capitalises on the opportunities that are going to be there with Pereira. Yeah, it's a threat because he wants to be there so he can put hands on you. But he is open for some attacks as well. And I think it's going to be that type of fight. So we'll see whether he uses that to take him down, land big shots or whatever it is. But I feel like he's going to capitalise on them opportunities. And I think he needs to. I think, he did a good job where he was doing well and then still right at the end still got caught. You know what I mean? So it's a type of fight where I think he wants to get the finish and be like, I don't want it to go 5 rounds. I want to get him out of there and not give him a chance, which is, it's hard because you're sort of contradicting yourself by saying you're going to have to make that a fight, which obviously puts yourself in danger. But at least we're all going to be in for a great fight, and I think it's going to be that type of fight, so I can't wait.
Rob, are you declaring that you're going to wait for the winner of this fight, or will you have another fight in between them?
So obviously my next fight has been up in the air for a long time. Yeah. I've been waiting and asking and pleading. But I have, to my understanding, UFC has said, let's wait and see what happens on the weekend before we organise your next fight. So I think I take that to mean that this fight impacts my next fight quite heavily. So I'm, again, very interested in this fight.